Hey there, it's Nicola Milan from Singer's Secret. Now, if you want to add some real depth to your song and you want to engage your audience and sound better at the same time, one thing that you can do is to add dynamics to your song. Now, when I talk about dynamics, I'm talking about the light and the shade of the song, the loud and the soft, and at its very core, your volume. So the absolute worst thing that you can do as a singer is just to sing your song one volume the entire way through. Particularly, I see this all the time in singing shows, you know, these belt singers, and they come out and they belt the entire song from start to finish. What it does is it creates this really one-dimensional feel to your song. Now imagine if you were watching a public speaking presentation. And if you had a speaker that was very boring and they spoke just with like a monotone like this and they didn't change the light and fall of their voice and it was really boring, you know, it would put you to sleep, wouldn't it? And that's the exact same thing when you're singing songs. See, what happens is if you start your song off really loud, you're actually setting the audience's ear up to expect that volume or louder. And if you don't have any more to give because you've already come in too loud, then you're just going to hurt your voice or disappoint the audience and create this one-dimensional feel to your song. So I've got a couple of little tips for you that are going to help you to know when to add your dynamics to your songs. So technique number one is to start off soft and give yourself somewhere to grow. This works particularly well for traditional pop songs where, you know, the end of the song, you want to have it as the highlight and people are really happy and they're jumping around and all that kind of good stuff. But you want to start off soft so that you've got somewhere to go. And this is especially important if you're not a natural belter or you have like a softer voice and you don't have a massive amount of range, or if you've just started singing, it's always a good idea to start off soft, because you set the audience's ear up and they kind of listen in a little bit more to kind of hear what you're saying, and you do get a bit more audience engagement when you kind of start off a little bit softer, because it's kind of like, you know, the start of a story. You're kind of inviting them in and then you keep their interest by building gradually. So in a traditional pop song sense, if you're going to do this starting off soft thing and ending up a little bit louder, you don't want to just, you do want to have like this kind of upward projection with your song in terms of dynamics, so that, you know, this is the start and this is the end. But you don't want to just go in a straight line. You've got to always remember that every song has its sort of ebbs and flows, and this goes for any type of song here. It's all about the release and like the build up and the release of tension. And that's actually technique number two, is to work out where these areas of, you know, tension build up are and release. Now, if a song is written well, the songwriter will have done most of this work for you. So usually your verse is a build up of tension. So they're telling you kind of what's happening and they're building the tension, and then you release that tension in the chorus. And then they start building the tension up for the second verse, and then you get another release in the chorus. It's this ebb and flow of tension. Now, an excellent singing technique when it comes to like placing your dynamics is to just go with the flow of the song. So whenever you've got the tension build up, start slow and then build your volume up with the tension of the song. And then for the release, you know, that's when you want to have your loudest kind of volume. Songwriters actually do spend quite a bit of time working on this tension, release and build up. It's what really helps them make a good song. And so if you're a singer and you just sing straight through and you bulldoze your way through the song, it is actually quite disrespectful of the song, of the songwriter and of your audience as well, because you're not taking them on a journey, you're just kind of singing at them rather than to them. So finding these two techniques, so you've got your starting off soft and then building gradually. And then you've got your finding, the ebbs and flows of your song and working with this tension, build up and release of your song, and creating your dynamics around those two factors can really add a whole extra dimension to your song, and you will take your audience on a journey, and your performance will be so much better because of it, and your audience will think that you're a better singer regardless of your vocal tone if you're able to deliver songs in this way. But practice does make perfect, and I have a challenge for you. Next time you're practicing, record your singing the way that you would normally sing on your iPhone, and then add some dynamics to it and re-record it, and then listen back and see if you can hear a change in how nice the song sounds purely by just altering the dynamics. Let me know how you go in the comments below. That rhymed. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please like and subscribe, and if you would like some more free advice on how to improve your singing and make it as a singer, head on over to my website, singerssecret.com, and make sure you hop onto my email list, because I do put extra singing tips and secrets into my emails about singing, working as a singer, songwriting, all that good stuff that I do not share anywhere else, and you don't want to miss out. Thanks again for watching. I'm Nicola Milan, and I'll talk to you again soon.